Hi folks, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to another beer review. And today we're going over to Utopian. And these guys are based out of... Where are these guys based out of? Devon. That took me a while, didn't it? So this is a can of the Czerné speciální. I know I've completely butchered that. And this is a black lager, naturally brewed with 100% British ingredients, 5.9% ABV. So inspired by the full-bodied, rich and roasted black lagers of Czechia. This is a lager beer, well, this is a beer for the winter consumption. Oh. Do you know what? I think my reading skills are completely dying. Should we try that again? Inspired by the full-bodied, rich and roasted black lagers of Czechia, this is a beer for winter contemplation. Brewed with a double decoction mash, an extended boil, and packed with British grown fuggles hops. This beer is big, bold, and will leave you wanting another. 330 milliliter can, which usually they're in 440s. I'm not sure if they also do, regularly 330 ml can, or if this was just because this was from the Beer 52 box. And Utopian, considering that I go on about how much I love lagers, I've only had maybe one or two, three at the most, from Utopian. And I've heard so many good things. I've got a lot of respect for lager-based breweries, like these guys, Donzoko, New Barnes, Braybrook or Baybrook or Braybook. No, it's not Braybook. That sounds stupid. Who else? Lost and Grounded. Although, they've sort of gone into the other sorts of styles, which is fine, as is Donzoko. It's good to diversify, but then also have sort of like your base sort of range of beers and your specialty being lagers. And of course, you've got the likes of Manchester Union. The list goes on. It's great to see breweries like that popping up and just paying respect to what can still, although it's a lot more sort of respected now compared to what it was a few years ago, to a style that, deserves respect, because it's a hard style of beer to make, no matter what sort of lager you're doing. And you can't really hide. If you've brewed a bad lager, you can throw whatever you want into that to try and mask it. You can tell it's a bad lager. So I've got a lot of time and respect for breweries who specialise in this, but also brew good lagers in general. I think one of the best sort of breweries for that, in my experience, would be Cloudwater, just because it's not just the same recipe all the time. It's a forever evolving sort of experience. But yeah, I know the beer friends, beer brothers, do really enjoy the stuff from Utopian. First came onto my radar when Craig and Jake and Dean also got into these. And funny enough, Rob Hopsine posted a photo of this earlier. And yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to trying this. I do like a nice dark lager. So I'm not sure if this... Whoa, it's a bit of a lively one. I'm not too sure if this is like... I'd imagine it sort of falls under the umbrella of Schwarzbier. But I can't really say that I've ever had a dark lager inspired by, well, Czechia. Anyway, let's give this a pour. I've taken a a leaf out of Mersey Beer's book with the knobhead pour. Although it does show off the beautiful Mikkeller glass. Are we allowed to talk about Mikkeller? Don't get yourself into trouble. But yeah, so I'm really quite interested to see what this is going to be like. Thankfully, that head is dissipating at a nice pace. So, beer in the glass then, and it's not like a jet black beer by any stretch, but it's almost got the look of a Doppelbock for me. A little bit darker than a Dunkel, but not as dark as a Schwarzbier. Nice sort of rubyish mahogany hue at the base of the glass coming through, and the beer poured with just over, at this point, 3 fingers worth of a nice, compact, foamy, almost creamy looking beige head. Looking very nice indeed, very fitting for the season. We had a tornado in Skelmersdale today, which actually did significant damage to people's houses, which, it's not a laughing matter, but it's the fact that Skelmersdale had a tornado. Anyway, very nice looking beer. So let's see if we can get a nose on this. And it is chilled down. Oh, wow. That is a very roasty lager. It's woody. It's got a bit of chocolate sort of character to it. Of course, it's got that just wonderful muskiness that you get from a lager. But a sweetness, like a damp sweetness to it. It's like a ruin of a shed after a storm the following morning. That just smells fantastic. I could just sniff that. One of those, make a candle of this. But yeah, it's got the sort of, it reminds me of the very few instances I've been able to go round a brewery and there was a loud moaning sound outside. Yeah, you know where you get that sort of like damp, like steamy, malty aroma in a brewery. Wow, that smells fantastic. It really, really does. The amount of time I'm gushing about the aroma of this beer, the head's gone to a sensible level. I should have just shut up and drink it. I think so. Cheers, folks. Oh, wow. It's very rare as soon as a beer touches my lips or my tongue that it makes me audibly appreciate it. Straight away, you get an intense wallop of flavour. Beautiful mouthfeel. It's got that roasty intensity of something like a Schwarzbier. But then you get that like dark fruitiness of a Doppelbock. The nuttiness of a Dunkel. And then the beautiful grassiness of like a Pilsner almost. Almost gives you the impression that it's straight from like an oak barrel or something like that. Just the woody notes on this. But that sort of not too sweet, chocolatey sweetness. Almost. Let me just take another taste before I say what I'm about to say. Almost has the taste of a nice, dense, proper gingerbread. There's a rye-like spiciness there. There's so much going on with this beer. It's absolutely ridiculous. I can't stop drinking it. I'm not going to be able to have any beer for a thumbnail. This is fantastic. And for some reason, the artwork reminds me of some of the 12 inches Justice released after they'd released Cross. Like the Waters of Nazareth single. I've got Justice on my mind because I may be going seeing them in France with the brothers Kane. If you know, you know. But yeah, do you know what? I'm actually going to, because I need to look into this, because I'm not doing this style any justice. There's sort of like ignorance of someone who claims to, you know, absolutely, I mean, which I do, I love a good lager. But man alive, this is good. Utopian Black Lager. Let's see if I can get any information. I mean, £2.40 a can on House of Trembling Madness. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Let's see. Czerné, speciální. Here we go. Apologies about this. I just need to look at this whilst I'm shooting the review. Could have easily done this beforehand. So yeah, it's just described as a dark lager. And all the information on Untappd is already on the can. Czechia dark lager. Let's see if we can actually get a good sort of example of the style. Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go. We've got a description from Pifrium Family Brewers. Czech style dark lager is wonderfully complex, delivering notes of toffee and dates. There's your Dunkel, there's your Doppelbock. I seem to always use the German brewing methods and styles as a reference point. With a kiss of roasted malts and milk chocolate. It's brewed in the spirit of Prague's 500-year lager tradition, inviting us all to the party like it's $14.99. Pairs smartly with roasted meats, rustic veggie dishes, and a bit of Euro cool. Well, I've got sort of like a French sailor's t-shirt on, so I'm cool. I'm French cool. Put my French worker's jacket on, throw on a beret, put my bandana around my neck. Gonna get beaten up in Skelmersdale, but I'll get beaten up in style and probably have my sexuality questioned, but that's not the point. Oh man. Just this with like some nice sort of like sticks of salami or beer sticks or something like that would just be absolutely mega. I'm loving this beer. I'm even getting like a hint of coffee on the back end now. Hey, I didn't do too bad picking all those flavour notes from what this sort of style is supposed to be. I really need to get onto the Czech dark lagers. This, you're witnessing a bit of a revelation here, folks. You really, really are. This is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And I think you can still actually buy it directly from Utopian. I shouldn't really be buying any beer because I can't afford it, and I need to save my money because Christmas is coming up. I've got the Marlborough Piss Up with my, my brothers in beer. Although big expensive accommodation and travel is taken care of because I'm getting a lift and I'm staying at Harry's house. Hashtag blessed. Although I will pay my way. Whether that's in a monetary, beer, or, well, we won't go into the third option. Not in a polite conversation anyway. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Didn't know what to expect with this. I really did not know. I thought it would be along the lines of sort of like a Schwarz style beer. You get elements of that, but you get so many different varieties of dark lager playing a part in this. So flavoursome, complex. And I'm going to say it's probably one of the best lagers that I've had this year. And I very much need to make an order with Utopian. Beautiful stuff. Genuinely beautiful. It's definitely the best beer from the Beer 52 box. I think it was the Beer 52 Awards box that I got this from. But yeah, if you see it, pick it up. As I said, £2.49 on House Trembling Madness. Worth every penny. Let's have a look to see if it's actually available on Utopian's own web shop and how much you pay for it. Adnams, just completely out of context, are selling a 24-pack of 330ml bottles of Kutstutska Black Lager for 35 quid. From Drink Station, you can get a 24 case of 500ml DAB original dark beers for 35 quid as well. Let's have a look. From £16, let's see. So you can either get a 6, 12 or 24 pack. So it's available on their website as of the recording of this video. Let's see if they've got any good merch. Harvest tasting glass. Yeah, 4 lagers and a glass for £15.50. £13.50. Fucking get in there, lads. Limited edition special collection, Czerné, speciální and Otherworld ESB. Oh, Otherworld ESB. An extra special bitter in collaboration with Yeasty Boys. No, Peter, you're not. Oh, they do nice t-shirts though. What are you guys watching, by the way? This is just an awful, awful review. Oh, their glasses look good though. The full range gift box available with or without glass from £17. Mate. That extra special bitter. It looks good on the photos. Oh, I like their Craftmaster glasses, but they're not branded. And free delivery on all orders over 45 quid. Not bad, not bad. Good threshold. Anyway, I'll cut this video off here. If you want to look into Utopian, the link's going to be in the description. The socials, website, web shop, Beer52's link's going to be in the description as well. fuck the thumbnail. This is just such a beautiful beer. It's hitting the spot perfectly. Oh, it's like sticky on my lips. I love it, Jack. Absolutely love it. And a beautiful presentation as well. I'm just going to shut up because I'm gushing. I'm absolutely gushing. I'll need a towel. Anyway, I digress. If you've tried this, I'm probably completely overreacting. But when you get a beer like this, it's not hype. It's not stupidly priced. I mean, it's stupidly priced because it's ridiculously cheap for such a high quality beer. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff indeed. Yeah. Just one of the best beers that I've drank all year, to be fair. I'm putting it out there, folks. Putting it out there. Beautiful, beautiful stuff indeed. And now I need to go on a hunt of Czech dark lagers. So my wallet's going to absolutely hate me, but my liver, well, my liver will hate me as well, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Not just about the beer, but the brewery itself. 21 minutes on a lager review. What did you expect from the clueless drinker? Lager lout, I'm proud of it. And I want more. I want more. This would be a fucking amazing mini keg. Sorry for my bad language. Hit all the spots. Anyway, cheers for watching. And I'll see you next time in a much more abridged beer review, hopefully. You take care and stay safe. Bye. Stuart Pickard.